My name is Fred Silverman with Fred Silverman and Associates. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to our business model overview. You have been invited to this overview because one of our mentors felt after your interview that you may have the qualities that we are looking for to help expand our business. During your interview, we mentioned that 80% of the business is generally done by 20% of the people, and you felt you wanted to be in the top 10%. Helping people also was important to you. The introduction to Fred Silverman and Associates that you watched previously was designed to give you a feel for the opportunity, and now we are going to share the details, the nuts and the bolts. Mutuality is a basic ingredient to any success story. It cannot be hooray for us and the heck with you, and it cannot be hooray for you and the heck with us. You have to make money first. And when you do make money, and only then, we do. It behooves us to make sure you are successful. Do you think that's a novel idea? We embrace it, as it is a cornerstone of our business. All of our training is designed because it flat out works. It is simple, duplicatable, and time proven over a very long period of time, over 40 years. We will be with you to guide you every step of the way. Inspecting what we expect is just a natural course of doing business. The tools are there for your taking. There are 3 ways that you can earn a living with us. The first one is through personal production. The second one is through agency building. And the third one is to own a franchise with sweat equity only, your sweat equity. With us, you will no longer have to trade time for money. When someone asks you what you do for a living, you will be proud to tell them that you are in the insurance industry. But you do have fun, you make money, and you help people. Simply stated, when you get your work done, you will have fun doing it, and you will have the resources to do things that you possibly have never ever been able to do. Most salespeople spend the majority of their time looking for someone to talk with. We spend the majority of our time in front of a prospect that has sent back a written request for an insurance product. It is called a direct response mailed-in lead. It is obvious that with more presentations to interested people, you are going to make more sales. Your activity levels should take all of the pressure and the stress. Are you doing what you need to be doing when you're supposed to be doing it to get the desired results? We help you to ingrain the proper steps to further ensure your success. We have aligned Fred Silverman Associates with Symmetry Financial Group as a lead-based marketing organization. SFG, Symmetry Financial Group, mails out as many direct mail lead letters as needed. Originally, SFG specialized in the mortgage protection market. When someone mortgages a new home or refinances an existing one, many of them want to purchase insurance to protect their family in the event of their death, or their disability, or critical illness. Return of premium is also available. That means that if the insured lives to the end of the term period they selected at the original point of sale, the insurance company simply gives them back all of the money. No harm, no foul. How many people do you feel would like to have an insurance policy for 20 or 30 years, and if they don't die, they don't have to use it, then they get back all of their money? In addition to mortgage protection, SFG markets to people in need of final expense protection. We, SFG, can send letters to over 240 million prospects to create direct response leads. It could be for mortgage protection, final expense, or income replacement. There is an unlimited supply of leads. It's dictated only by how many agents we have to work them. That virtually makes us recession-proof. We only call on those that have shown an interest by sending back a reply. The majority of the policies we write are on a non-medical basis. That means no physicals, no blood work. Your policies get issued faster. We do have up to 35 different insurance carriers to choose from. While we are in the home, either on a mortgage and protection lead or final expense, we also discuss their families losing their entire income on their death, not just a portion to cover the mortgage payments or final expenses. Again, we only call on those that have shown an interest and send back a response with all of the pertinent information we need to call on them to make an appointment. That again means more presentations, more sales. Over the course of my career, the presentations that I have personally written and developed for final expense sales and income replacement sales are still being used today. There has been hundreds and hundreds of millions in insurance written using our sales presentations and our out-of-the-box thinking. Again, as we previously discussed on our introduction to Fred Silverman and Associates, we do have a structured advancement program. It doesn't make any difference who likes you or who doesn't. Your contract, your commission percentages increase based on your productivity. Your areas of responsibility also increase should you want to maximize your residual income. When we are responsible for other people's lives financially, that should never be taken lightly. When you see someone that needs help, are you willing to step up? Residual income is a very important piece of our business. You can get paid tomorrow for what you did yesterday for doing nothing today. Certainly, we need to be sure we spend the time needed to achieve the pursuit of excellence, as it does pay off handsomely, unlike most other insurance opportunities that are available. With our inspect what we expect thought process, we ask that you make 10 to 15 presentations per week. When a sale is made, you should not be in the home more than an hour. The average is about 45 minutes. Our applications average roughly $83 per month in premium or $1,000 per year. A new representative should close a minimum of 30%. That means with 10 presentations, you have 3 yeses and 7 nos. In 50% of the homes we sell in, we should write 2 applications instead of 1. That would give you 4 1/2 applications or $4,500 in annual premium. Starting new, you will earn 60% of the first year's premium, or you will earn $2,700 in commission earnings for that 1 week. The insurance company that you choose to sell advances you 75% of your $2,700 or $2,025. That is 9 months of commission earnings. It is a draw against your first year's potential commission and earnings. Within a week of your business being issued, $2,025 will be deposited to your checking account. In the 10th, 11th, and 12th month after, you will receive the balance of your first year commission earnings or an additional $675. Many of us enjoy a 75 to 80% closing ratio simply due to expanding learning curves by inspecting what we expect. Part-time agents writing 2 to 3 applications per month, not weekly, will receive $900 per month advance for 2 applications, and they will receive $1,300 a month for 3 applications using the above example. Some of our best people started out part-time and now are well on their way to maximizing their residual income. With a pursuit of excellence mentality and inspecting what we expect, your closing ratio will increase from 30% to 35 to 50, 70, even 80%. Your income levels will also increase proportionately. Again, we do ask you to dream big, but you have to implement realistically. We underpromise and we overdeliver. As your closing ratios increase, what will you do with your extra time? Our contracts range from 60 to 110% of first-year premiums. While you are writing business and making money, should you want to become a mentor or manager for other agents, guess what we will do with you? We will teach you how to train agents simultaneously. It's on-the-job mentorship. You learn by watching what we do and by plugging into the system that has been developed to fast-track your career. How many times do you feel you need to watch us before you ask us to please move out of your way? Again, we will guide you every step of the way. When you do mentor other agents, their production is always included in your production numbers for contract promotion purposes. You also receive the difference of their commission contract and yours. That is called commission override. For example, if you're on an 80% contract and someone you mentor is on a 60, you receive the difference of 20%. When you help enough people get what they need and want, you also receive what you need and want. That is true whether you are talking about a client or mentoring agents. Let's look at agency building for a second. Let's see what the numbers look like. Using just 4 agents, averaging only $3,000 per week in premium, which is very conservative, and you maintaining just your $4,500 that we mentioned previously. You would have 4 agents times $3,000 a week equals $12,000 in premium plus your $4,500. That equals $16,500 in weekly production times 4 weeks in a month. That's $66,000 for the month. That would put you at an 85% contract after 2 consecutive months. The agents would be on a 70% contract, which is based on their production, which gives you a 15% override. 15% times $12,000 equals $1,800 plus your $4,500 in premium you wrote times 85% is $3,825. When you add together 1,800 plus 3,825, you have $5,625 weekly potential earnings. Multiply that times 75% advance from the insurance carrier. That means you have $4,218 for the week. Multiply that times 48 weeks. That gives you a tidy $202,400 cash in your pocket. You can get paid tomorrow for what you did yesterday for doing nothing today. There are 2 ways to earn that residual income. The first one is agency building. The second one is qualifying for a sweat equity franchise. Let's look at the cost of doing business. Having interested families or individuals to sell to is vital in order to sell to large numbers of people. SFG constantly is breaking record after record after record. The vast majority of our leads cost 50 cents, $1, $2, $3, $4, or $5. New agents will need 40 to 50 of these leads each week in order to make a minimum of 10 presentations. SFG, Symmetry Financial Group, greatly subsidizes all leads, meaning they do not charge their real cost. SFG earns their income from insurance sales, not leads. It's cost sharing. In addition, only the person that gets the majority of the commission gets the lead charge. Do you recall earlier when we mentioned the agent or the producer has to make money first? Mutuality, again, is the basic ingredient. Should someone want an exclusive lead that no one else has ever had, the charge is anywhere from $17 to $42.50 each, depending on the contract level that they have. When an agent is new with us, they are not permitted to purchase the exclusive leads until they have shown they are coachable in using the phone to set appointments and are able to make sales. Again, you have to be successful and earn money before we do. We guard against that. We help protect you. SFG was formed in part because of the inequities in the insurance world, specifically marketing organizations. The insurance industry has over $1.25 trillion in annual revenue and over $9 trillion in assets. The owners of SFG, Brandon Ellison, Casey Watkins, and Brian Pope, chose the name Symmetry because it means balance. They wanted to bring balance to work and life for the agent. They also wanted to be more equitable and share the wealth and the opportunities with those that associated themselves with Symmetry Financial Group. Because of the business plan, SFG again has been able to set record after record after record. Their vision for the future utilizes a page out of the education industry. Many colleges have online courses or degrees from associate to master's and even doctorates. The efficiency of mentoring others with the same innovative tools makes it possible to identify those that are self-motivated, coachable, personally accountable, and tired of trading time for money. They again come from all walks of life. Training with a mentor on a one-on-one basis, along with conference calls, webinars, MP3s, online streaming, local, as well as national trading meetings, are the basic foundation, as well as the culture and the fabric of SFG. Our program is simple and duplicatable. Failure is simply not an option. Plugging in and staying plugged in to the SFG system is also a cornerstone. Those that dare to dream big and implement realistically will find a lifelong home with SFG. Are you willing to do what it takes to change your life forever? On top of the personal production models that we've already discussed and the agency building models, the sweat equity franchise that's available for your taking is made possible by the additional cost sharing, the doing what is right philosophy of Brandon Ellison, Casey Watkins, and Brian Pope. It is a profit sharing with those that help build the company. That means it comes directly out of their pockets, their profits. As soon as you help mentor just one person to reach the 110% contract level, you start receiving 0.3% of the entire company's production. That could be $12,000 to $25,000 residual income monthly, depending on the growth of SFG. By teaming up with SFG, our vision is to do everything we possibly can to be a part of a $100 million company. As you mentor others and they obtain the 110% level contract, you also receive 3% of that person's productivity. When you have 2 reach that level, you receive 4%. When you have 3 at that level, you earn 5%. A 110% contract requires $350,000 a month for 3 months. 3% is $10,500 a month. Multiply times 12 months, which is $126,000 a year residual income. 2 of those gives you 4%, which makes it $700,000, which gives you $28,000 a month times 12 months, That is $336,000 for the year on top of your agency commissions and earnings. When you have three, you would have $1,050,000 in production per month times 5%. That is $52,500 multiplied times 12 months. That is a $630,000 a year income, residual income. I recognize that this is a tremendous opportunity for those that are tired of trading time for money. But you know what? It only gets better. The pioneers of this company, Brandon Ellison, Casey Watkins, and Brian Pope, through their wisdom and visions for the future, have added an incentive that no other company has been willing to share. When anyone from the contract level of 85% and up, they, the company, SFG, signs a contract with all of them that in essence says, thank you for helping us grow. They give ownership to those individuals. That means that those individuals can sell their own block of business, they can give it, and they can will it to their heirs. Unbelievable sharing. Our foundation, cornerstones, and culture will only make sense to those that feel failure is not an option. If you truly are coachable and are tired of trading time for money, if you have a sincere desire to help others and are willing to implement realistically and be coachable, please get back in touch with the person that requested you to listen to our business plan. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this opportunity.